Our Fast Forward team agreed to work with Mr. Bryant in co-creating a business plan. We also used the Pierpont software in order to provide valuable feedback on the best way to market the product.
Selling software of any kind is a highly competitive undertaking, and this was no exception. We conducted a detailed competitive analysis for Pierpont, benchmarking software against the likes of Google Apps, Listserv, Wikishare, and new products such as Jive and CubeTree. This gave us an appreciation of the uniqueness of Pierpont software and also helped us to make pricing recommendations.
We defined Pierpont's target market more broadly than the founder had considered, and we assisted by sizing the market into these segments. This reduced the time of the cash flow to break even by more than 15 months and increased the forecast value of the company. Finally, we put all our ideas in a financial summary plan showing revenues, cost of goods sold, operating expenses, and capital investments for each of the next 5 years.
It was a great experience for our team, and it saved Mr. Bryant valuable time and money since our SIFE team donated his work. The feedback we provided on the product was simple and straightforward, so we even asked to be allowed to use the Pierpont software again next year for all of our SIFE team.
We are all very excited to see what will happen with Pierpont in the next few months, and we hope that our help has brought Pierpont one step closer to success.
Every day we hear stories of individuals losing jobs, worrying about saving, and just trying to get by. Hearing how greatly this is affecting the Charlotte region, UNC Charlotte SIFE has reinforced its dedication to financial literacy and financial competency.
Thus, our team has relentlessly sought to make financial stability a reality for those in our community. This year, we taught 18 high school students from Olympic High School how to be financially secure through getting and keeping a job, keeping track of checking and savings accounts, making wise spending choices, understanding credit terms, and applying for financial aid. We gratefully recognize the HSBC Financial Literacy Grant, which financially supports this project.
Our project, My Spending, was designed to provide Charlotte Region high school students the tools to be financially independent through a thorough yet easy to understand curriculum. We created our own curriculum with the help of financial experts from Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Heinrich Planning and Financial. These experts helped us transform necessary financial information into a fun, inviting, and modern way to create long-lasting financial competency.
The My Spending team made their first visit to Olympic High School on February 16th. During their first visit, the students were introduced to finding and keeping a job.
Since that first visit, 5 more visits have been made. There will be 7 visits in all. As you can see, we are all very excited about the outcomes of this project.
Our My Spending project was so successful that other Olympic teachers eagerly requested us to teach more kids about financial literacy and to incorporate our materials into their curriculums.
We look forward to following up with these students about their successes in finding a job, making wise spending choices, creating budgets, and contributing to savings plans. In fact, we will be tracking them into their college years to determine that they applied the financial literacy principles we taught them and achieved financial competence.
Our team is dedicated to being green, smart green, and non-green. In an effort to help the Charlotte community become more environmentally friendly, our team partnered with our local Sam's Clubs to compete in the Sam's Club Challenge.
With the help of the store manager for our local Sam's Club, we found a small restaurant called Down to the Bone, which has been ranked number 4 of Charlotte Observer's top 10 places to eat. With a few small changes, we transformed the day-to-day activities into environmentally friendly, cost-cutting efforts.
We met with the management of Down to the Bone and observed that the restaurant uses styrofoam plates and cups. We also found that the high cost of their utilities was due to the fact that they had no insulation around their water heaters and they had very few lower flow water fixtures.
In addition to the heat projected from the open-style kitchen, the restaurant also draws heat from its wall-to-wall front windows. This heat requires stronger air conditioning and raises the restaurant's energy costs.
By switching takeout plates to a more environmentally friendly material, we will cut down on long-term styrofoam waste by 38%. We are also installing insulation around the water heaters, which will reduce the amount of electricity used to heat the water.
We're installing lower flow water fixtures to reduce the usage of water by about 50%. We also proposed that the owner purchase solar reflecting blinds for the windows. This will substantially cut down on the amount of heat from the sun that enters into the restaurant.
These changes we are making today are smart green investments, and they will result in environmental benefits for our community and ongoing savings for the restaurant. Eventually, Down to the Bone will become more environmentally friendly and save more money, and we are looking forward to work with them again in the future.
This year, our team had a new approach to business ethics. We had 2 projects, Play Pals and the Business Ethics Challenge.
We would like to go back to our Play Pals project and mention that because of the current state of the economy and the unethical decisions that caused it, we also developed lesson plans to explain the basics of ethics. For these students, we defined ethics to include listening, teamwork, and honesty.
Our first session on ethics was held October 22nd, and we taught the children the importance of ethical principles and decisions. On each visit, we involved scenarios involving rights and wrongs in school, society, and work. Ultimately, the children had to decide what was ethical and what was not. We ended the semester with ethical theater, where teams of the children performed skits based on ethical issues. For example, one skit involved an employee who had the opportunity to take more than the correct amount when he was cashing his check at work.
There were 3 returning youth from the previous semester who knew about ethics. By the end of this semester, 15 additional youth were verbally able to explain ethical principles of listening, teamwork, and honesty with great understanding. We love interacting with the youth, and they help us just as much as we help them. Next year, we plan to improve our impacts on our lives more than before by including different SIFE pillars and collaborating with other project teams and the UNC Charlotte Department of Education. The Education Department will help us with more formal lesson planning, thereby allowing the youth to better understand the topics we teach them.
Our SIFE team was determined to emphasize ethics in the world around us.
Our Ethics Challenge project invites students to debate on real-life ethical issues that businesses face in today's world. We attracted student organizations from across campus to compete in the Ethics Challenge.
In collaboration with the UNC Charlotte Center of Applied and Professional Ethics, the Business Challenge Ethics team tackled ethical business issues and helped our students become more familiar with an effective thought process in dealing with these ethical dilemmas.
On March 20th, we held a competition on UNC Charlotte's campus with an audience of 21 people watching how the competing teams solve these ethical dilemmas. 90% of students surveyed said that the competition taught them more effective ways to deal with ethical issues.
The competing teams benefited from the competition by furthering their understanding of different ethical problems. They also benefited by watching how other teams analyze the different cases.
The teams competed in 2 rounds. In both rounds, the teams presented on ethical case scenarios that we provided them. We asked the teams to discuss the ethical dilemmas within the case, as well as what they thought the best way to solve them would be.
Ms. Stephanie Jenkins from Premier Inc., Ms. Margie Bambo from NC Biotech, and Dr. Kevin Toom from the Bud College of Business of UNC Charlotte judged our competition, and we awarded $800 to the top teams.
Next year, we plan on extending our reach to high school students by inviting them to come and observe the competition.
In our 7th year as a team, UNC Charlotte SIFE continues to be more dedicated toward endless innovation, which will allow our team to remain sustainable throughout each year. We even have a new mission statement that will lead our SIFE team in bringing greater effectiveness in our community.
Our recruitment strategy proved successful. We chose a more targeted method in order to bring in the most talented students on campus. We started by recruiting from the business learning community, and we made visits to classes. This year, we also requested that professors nominate the most outstanding students for membership. We began the year with 10 returning members, and now we have a total of 53 members, so we're happy to announce that. In addition, we utilized professional project management techniques in our projects this year. We also updated our constitution and created new member handbooks to guide new members through the process of joining our organization.
We actively involve our business advisory board members when planning and implementing each project. We also developed an event calendar to keep them up to date with our latest meetings.
This year, our team got a big financial boost with the 3 project grants we received, in addition to a $1,000 operational grant from Liberty Mutual. Also, using continual updates of our bulletin board space in the Belt College of Business and our Facebook fan page, we achieved over 200,000 media impressions with people interested in finding out how we serve the Charlotte community.
UNC Charlotte SIFE is committed to using our creative minds to implement meaningful projects that leave a powerful impact on those individuals in need.
We taught high school students the basics of capital markets and the role it plays in the modern economy.
We educated UNC Charlotte students on effective networking with business executives, interviewing skills, and proper dining etiquette, thereby helping them succeed in the workforce.
We serve as positive role models to youth identified as at risk by promoting SIFE principles such as